You stitched your shorts together?
Yeah.
This part's killing me.
Do I look stressed? I'm stressed.
Good morning, everybody. We are doing something a little bit different today in our schooling class. We're actually going to work on some sewing today. T and Ireland have been wanting to learn how to sew, and I've been telling them that we do it as part of our school program. So today we're going to do a little bit of a home ec class for them, and we're going to learn to sew a pair of shorts and lovely Mr. Caterpillar, who has lost a piece of his eye. So that's what we're doing. And his, oh yeah, look at that. He's got some rips in his leg, guys. So that's what we're working on, is a little bit of sewing. So first we need a good needle. I have this little homemade stick pin thing. T, for you, we're going to use some stick pins. You want them all going the same direction. So I'm going to show you.
Why do they need a mouth?
It's not a mouth, it's actually called an eye, but Mommy doesn't know what she's talking about. You want to go to the underside because you want that knot in the inside of the material. So see how you can barely see the stitches? The smaller you do the stitches on the top side, the better. Alright T, if you want, you can watch this because I'm going to show you a little something about mending. This is a little bit different technique than what you're working on.
Yeah, I almost had it. Gotta get it in there. Did I do it? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes!
Did you get it?
Yeah. Come here. It's slippery.
Mm-hmm, a little bit.
Stuck.
That's okay. You're doing a good job. How's yours coming, T? How far have you gotten? Well, you've made quite a bit of progress. All right, what happened to you, T?
I stitched my leg.
You stitched your shorts together?
Yeah.
Come here.
All right, so Ireland has one eye finished already, and she's working on the tough one now. This side's a lot tougher because some of the material is a little bit ripped on it, so she's trying to be really, really careful not to tear the material.
Everybody loves Mom. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes, guys.
Bye, monkey.
All right, so I am finally in the writing room this afternoon, still trying to hit that March 1st deadline. Matt's out shopping for mattresses for the kids, so that'll be nice. There's a couple of our kids that seriously needed some new beds, so I can't wait to see what he brings home, and I cannot wait to see their faces when they get to lay down and sleep on them tonight, so that'll be really nice for them. Anyway, I'm trying to hit this March 1st deadline. I have 42 pages to go, you guys, so let's do this. Break from the writing room, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I needed to, and I was actually talking to one of my fellow YouTube friends, Stephanie from Nay's Days, and then she's also, you can see her on John Haggerty Vlogs on his channel. That's her husband, and so he does a vlogging channel, and she does daily. So I was talking to her for a little bit and just kind of talking some YouTube back and forth and just kind of hanging out. It was nice. So if you haven't had a chance to check her out on Nay's Days. But right now I'm getting back into writing and I am stuck, you guys. I am so stuck. I'm trying to take, and I literally think I have to rewrite an entire 2 chapters to get it out of 3 characters' perspectives and put it into 1. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that without killing the storyline, keeping the storyline the same. So I've been for probably an hour and a half trying to figure out how to rewrite this, put it into one of my villains' mindsets, and take it out of a female character and another male character's perspective and still keep it all in the same storyline. So It's literally taken me a couple of hours and I still have not done a single edit on it because I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid that I am gonna mess up this story. So I don't want to mess up what's already out there because, as you guys already probably know, and if you don't, there's a story that's already out there after this. This is a re-edit of a book that I currently have out on the market, trying to make it a better reading experience. And that's why I'm getting rid of all these POV shifts, because that can sometimes be really confusing for the readers when you're hopping from one person's head to the next. And that's what I'm trying to fix. But I'm also trying to keep my original storyline the same, just putting it into less perspectives and still keeping all those important parts, which I've been talking about for the last couple of days, in line. But this part's killing me.
So guys, I was at Dubuque Mattress Factory and didn't find what I was looking for, so now I'm trying Slumberland. I'm out looking for mattresses for a couple of the kids. Christy's home, Tearlyn's at Grandma's, and we're gonna see if I can find something. Do I look stressed? I'm stressed. This is like hunting for a bed that's comfortable and affordable at the same time. Even though we have the box springs for just the mattress, has been a really hard thing to do. There's either a high end or there's a low end, and the low end mattresses are just really, really low end. So this will be my third place. I'm at Sam's, and I'm gonna check Sam's and see. All right, guys. So we got the bed shopping done, and now we are. Where are we, Aspen?
At Grandma's.
We're at Grandma's. We ate supper with Grandpa. Tearlyn ate all the pizza and didn't leave any for anybody else. No, she didn't. Grandpa's over there hanging out. We were watching Wheel of Fortune, and I decided I'm not very good at that game. What are you doing? That's not your shoe. Alright, so now where are we, Aspen?
At Pizza.
We are at Pizza. Yes, we're at Little Caesars because we had some Little Caesars with Grandpa, so we thought we better bring some Little Caesars home for everybody.
All right, guys, so Matt and Tearlyn and Aspen are finally home with me. Matt was speaking my language, so the kids are all excited because we found another deal at Dollar General. What is it? It's a chocolate heart.
I want a chocolate heart. Can I have chocolate? No, I just want a little bite.
Just a little bite? So they're all excited because they had their candy on sale for like $1.10. I got this and a thing of chocolates. I'm excited. So I am making progress. I still have 42 pages to edit, you guys. But you remember those scenes I was telling you about that I was really having a hard time with? I wasn't sure how I was going to take that direction and not kill the story. I figured it out. I write fiction and I write paranormal fiction, sci-fi, romance, and so I was able to take a little bit of liberty in fiction and do something where I could leave the scenes the way they were but make it from another person's perspective. So I'm pretty excited about the change that I made in it, and that's the fun of writing fiction, you guys, because when you build a world, sometimes you can do things in the world that you couldn't normally do. Like, let's say if you were writing a detective novel or something like that, you have a little bit more room to take some liberties. So that's the fun of writing paranormal fiction and sci-fi. So update, there's candy all over the place in here, but update, I am 39 pages away. So I know when I started this, I was at 42 pages. And I've been telling you about working back and forth between several pages. There was probably about 8 pages that needed to be condensed, rewritten, and POV shifts changed. So I've been going back and forth through those all day today. I can't even tell you how long I've been in here. It's like 12:15 in the morning. But I finished the scenes that needed rewritten, and everything is in the perspective that it needed to be in without changing the story. So it took a lot of really honestly staring at my computer today and trying to figure out how I could make this work out. And that really is, I don't know if you've ever seen the memes out there or all the different things that people put out there about like what it's really like to be a writer, but honestly sitting and staring at the computer or sitting and staring at your paper for hours on end sometimes can be part of the writing process. So it was that way for me tonight. Now I'm gonna go to bed, make sure I save this before I do, and I'll see you tomorrow. It is the day of my deadline.